In 1605, a young French priest was captured by pirates and sold into slavery, a horrific trauma that would eventually drive him to rescue over 1,200 other captives. For 2 brutal years, Vincent de Paul survived in chains in North Africa. Escaping didn't just give him his freedom, it gave him a radical empathy for human suffering. Because when he returned to France, he made a horrifying discovery. His own country's galley convicts were left in squalid, disease-ridden port dungeons before boarding their ships. Horrified by the conditions, Vincent took immediate action. He rented a large building in Paris and physically transferred the condemned men out of the dark dungeons and into clean, hygienic quarters. He then built a massive donor network to fund international rescues, successfully buying the freedom of over 1,200 Christian galley slaves held in North Africa. Today, St. Vincent is revered worldwide as the father of the poor. But he didn't just feel pity for the chained and forgotten. He knew exactly what those chains felt like, because he had worn them himself.
In 17th century France, charity meant tossing a few coins to beggars. It was completely inefficient. So St. Vincent de Paul changed the model. He replaced random handouts with systematic networks of social action. First up, structured home care. He organized parish women into confraternities of charity. Instead of making the poor beg, these women followed strict schedules. They delivered hot meals and medical care directly into impoverished homes. Next, the infant crisis. Hundreds of unwanted babies were abandoned on Parisian streets every year. Vincent and St. Louise de Maurillac fought back, establishing dedicated hospices and foster homes. Their radical intervention effectively wiped out systemic infant abandonment in the city. Third, elder care. Vincent opened a unique shelter for elderly and disabled laborers. Instead of treating them as burdens, he provided dignified work, like weaving and shoemaking. They retained their self-respect while receiving care for life. Finally, institutional scale. Vincent co-founded the Daughters of Charity. As the first non-cloistered women serving the poor, they turned local efforts into a global movement. St. Vincent's legacy proves that true charity requires more than good intentions. It demands permanent, highly organized systems to actively restore a person's human dignity.
It was at the height of the French Revolution in 1833 that the Society of St. Vincent de Paul was founded by a 20-year-old Sorbonne law student Frédéric Ozanam. He chose St. Vincent de Paul, the saint of the unprivileged, as patron of the society. Today, the Society of St. Vincent de Paul operates in over 150 countries, with more than 800,000 members and 1.5 million volunteers, helping around 30 million people daily. St. Vincent de Paul's life embodies the union of faith and action.